Woohoo, there it goes. Just opened up in just a few seconds. This is our evening primrose, so if anybody has any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer those, but I'm holding my phone also and getting eaten up by mosquitoes. That evening primrose just opened as we're watching this. Several have already opened, but we've got a couple more, so if you want to wait around, and if you have any questions about these, I'll be talking about them, and I've got a video that I just made of all these other ones opening that we'll be posting, so you can watch that in a little bit higher quality. But these are evening primroses. They are diurnal, so they take 2 growing seasons to get to the blooming stage, but I'll tell you on a video you can skip that if you have warm enough climates and give them enough time to grow at the end of the season. They make lots of seed pods after they're finished blooming, but these will bloom for the next several weeks. We've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, maybe 9 or 10 open already in the last less than 15 minutes. So I'm going to keep an eye on. You'll notice here's how you can tell they're going to bloom. This one right here that's showing the yellow sticking out right here. That one's going to bloom in a few more minutes. And right above that, right back there, you can see the yellow pointing in that one. And if you get an evening primrose, when they start growing and get ready to bloom, you'll see right here, I said in the main video I'm going to post later, but that is like it looks like a bunch of missiles. And every evening, the ones that are going to bloom, they are tilted out towards the side, as you can see, like these are. So they just kind of start out the outside round area and start outside, and then they'll start blooming. As I said, what will happen is, if you see this one, the green that's on the back here, this little part will pop backwards. And as it does, it starts unfurling in usually 2 steps. I'll keep an eye on that as I'm talking. I think those 2 are the last ones to bloom. And they make beautiful flowers. These flowers last for 1 day, and then after that they die and the next round starts the next day. So in the morning they'll still be wide open, and as the sun starts coming on them, it'll close them back up. We're going to make another video pretty soon at my dad's house. He actually took some of ours last year, some of the or got some a year before last, saved the seeds. And he's got, I think, 10 or 15 evening primrose bushes. These are just 2, and they're not in full bloom mode yet. Over the next week, they'll probably get 40 or 50 blooms, and you can just go from one bloom to the next as you watch them. You can see how big the flower is. And it's a big, big flower. But you can imagine a row of these in your flower bed, 20 plants with hundreds and hundreds of blooms. And if you do that, you can literally have a watch party where people will come over and they can watch them open up, usually one every few seconds when there's that many flowers. As I said, if anybody has any questions or you want to ask anything, just let me know and I'll try to answer those as I read them. Me and the 1 other or 2 other people who are on here. It is so exciting though when these guys open. Like I said, we got 2 more. I wanted to get a high quality. It's very hard to get good quality video because this happens at night, in that awkward time where it starts getting really dark. You're trying to figure out how to get good lighting. So I have a ring, big light ring set up out here. And I live in South Carolina, and the mosquitoes are loving me standing here in my shorts and flip-flops. Zoom out for a second so I'm not shaky as much. That one right there is taking its dear sweet time to get started. Like I said, once it gets started, the one you saw right a few minutes ago, they start really, really quick once they go. But that one's got to have one of those green ones pop off, and then you got this one right here. Hard to get it to focus in this weird light we're at. But that one's gonna open probably a little bit later as well. We'll just watch this one as it gets ready. While we're waiting, woo, bugs are attracted to the light and landed on my ear. Let me move the light around a little bit. Hydrangea's loving the dark while it's cool. cone flowers. Back there you've got a Don Juan climbing, I just ate a bug. Don Juan climbing rose. And our wizard statue. Behind this, that's a climbing rose right in the front where you see kind of the reddish leaves. And then behind them, these really tall bushes, those are limelight hydrangeas that actually started about 1.5 feet off the ground. They've already reached over 6 feet tall and haven't even had a bloom on them yet. So they're gonna go crazy. If anybody has any questions, if you're familiar with the channel about anything else while we're waiting, let me know and I'll answer those as well. But for those just joining us, we're watching some evening primroses. These guys open pretty fast. I actually made a video a few minutes ago. I'll be posting that video, so it's, you know, higher quality to the channel in the next, probably the next day, 24 hours or so. But I wanted to do a live one and just see if we could get one opening live as we watch. And if not, I'll do one of these again in a couple days. This one's getting closer and closer to popping open, because that's what it does. See, the yellow just starts pushing out, and those long green parts, which I need to look up the name for that, a sepal or something, I don't know. But they're going to pop backwards really fast. And then once they do, it will open like this, and then it'll open all the way the second round. I can literally see it moving. They did, for those who have just joined us more recently, they did have a variety of evening primroses in our local area at Lowe's about a month or so ago. So they actually did have some. It's the first time I've ever seen evening primroses, like one of the box stores. Okay, it's getting closer. See how the, let's see, that's not good light. Get back to here. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, phase one is starting. Watch the green parts back there pop back as these are popping open. Boom, that's phase one. Phase two will start momentarily, which is the middle will open up. There goes the green, getting out the way back there. It's strange. These ones right here have been taking a few extra seconds to do the middle section, while the one in the back just now did both phases within, 10 seconds. It was completely open up. But you'll see it here. It's expanding in the middle. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. Here it goes. Here it goes. So exciting. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. It opens. And there you go. And look how fast it just keeps on going and spreading out. That, my friends, is why I love evening primroses. And as I said, we're getting down to the last few here, but just imagine when this thing has, 30 or 40 blooms on it in another week or so, you can literally have one of this happening every, 30 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever. You'll look at one, and as it opens up, you'll look over another one that's popping open and another one that's popping open. And I think the one over there, it's probably going to be several more minutes, so I'm not going to stay on here that long for that one. I will be posting a video, probably not tonight, but probably in the next 24 hours. It'll probably debut tomorrow morning, so you can watch all these other ones open up, because I got these on video. Let's see, somebody just said something, I think, that they had not seen something like this before. Exactly. I had never heard of them before, seen them, and Miss Carolyn, she told me, Miss Carol told me about them. I think it's been about 3 or 4 years ago now. I was doing library shows. I do magic shows for a living. So I was doing magic shows over in Columbia, South Carolina, and she mentioned it. She was at a garden center as well. She came and met me at one of my shows and dropped off one, and she had told me about them, and I have loved them ever since. And I said, you can get these get moonflowers that open up in the a little bit later at night, and they're a little bit slower. They don't open that fast, but they're big, huge white flowers, big as my hand. And then you can get morning glories, of course. And so there's a magical time early in the morning when the morning glories open, the moonflowers and the evening primroses are still going strong until that sun hits them really good. So you can get all of them together. You can do like 5 o'clocks as well, and or 4 o'clocks, whatever those are called. So, you know, there's several flowers that open at certain times of the day, but these are definitely the most impressive as far as how fast they open. Just amazing. Okay, we're gonna end this live video now because I think our other one is not getting ready yet. It's probably gonna be another 5 or 6 minutes at least before it opens up. But you guys stay tuned on the channel. Later on, well, I said tomorrow morning probably we'll post the video of all these other ones opening up, and you'll be able to watch it in real time with no fast forwarding, and just watch them all open one after the other. Really cool. All right, y'all take care. We'll see you later. Have a good night. Bye-bye.